Tell you what, from victor to victory at last for Sheffield's Kell Brook, he became world welterweight boxing champion on Saturday night in LA, beating Sean Porter on points.
His trainer arrived to relive it all again.
And the new, it's Kell Brook! It's Kell Brook's night! The special one! Just look at that reaction!
And the new, those words that he wanted to hear. Dominic Ingle is with us in the studio. You saw him there jumping up and down in the background. Many, many congratulations.
It's fantastic.
What a weekend, what a result.
Yeah, I mean, it's we've been over there for a couple of weeks, you know, 3 weeks, and it's been a tremendous experience. It's, you know, he's won a world title fight. He's done it in America in the guy's backyard. And, you know, when that was announced, you get such an adrenaline rush at the end of it, the hair stand up on the back of your neck, and you just can't quite believe it's a surreal moment.
I was going to say, it's been a long time coming, though, hasn't it? This fight has been dangled for 18 months.
He's been waiting for this fight for a long, long time. I mean, to be honest, Kell Brook should have been a world champion at 23 years old. Nazim Hamid finished his career at the age that Kell has now won it. So, you know, he's got a few years to go. He's a fit kid, you know, he's got the determination, and hopefully now, you know, with the welterweight division being loaded with big names, he's going to, you know, really make a big name for himself.
It's a tough fight, wasn't it?
It's a tough fight. You know, Sean Porter's got a come forward, aggressive style. He hits you with anything he can hit you with, round the back of the head, the bike. And, you know, Kell had to keep him under control and just pick him with the cleaner shots. And, you know, luckily the American judges picked up on that and, you know, they gave him the fight.
What does it mean for the gym? I mean, you know, you've had so many come out of there now.
It's, you know, you look at the fighters going to the ring, and with Nazim Hamid, Johnny Nelson, Junior Witter, when it comes to a world title fight, you can see that look on the face that nothing's going to, you know, stop this moment in time happening. They go into those fights and it's a do-or-die situation, and on Saturday night, you know, Kell had that look on his face that no matter what was going to happen in that ring, he was going to come out the winner no matter what. Nobody's going to take it away from him. And the confidence that, you know, that they put forward is unreal, and you just knew, you know, I never had a doubt he wasn't going to do it.
I mean, already talk of Amir Khan fight.
Yeah, I mean, they've had a grudge.
Wembley.
They've had a grudge, you know, they've had a grudge between them for a long, long time,
Yeah.
back from the amateur days, and it's been going on and going on and going on, and finally now, you know, Kell's got something that Amir Khan wants, and he's prepared to get in the ring with Kell, so it'll build up nicely. Yeah,
you've come straight back. Kell's having a few days over in the States as well. I mean, I can tell now you are still buzzing from that fight on Saturday night.
Yeah, we had an early night on Saturday night, you know, we got some sleeping, but after that, you know, the next day it hits you, and, you know, you just rerun it all over in your head. You're watching the video clips back, you're getting Twitter feeds, everything's happening, and you're getting bombarded continuously. And I got off the plane today, and, you know, my phone was full of messages and tweets, and you're like,
mostly
we're back,
from him.
yeah, back
Come in
again,
and see us, come in and see us.
Yeah, so it's, you know, it's been tremendous.
No, we're delighted you came and see us. Thanks so much, Dominic, and we'll look forward to seeing Kell when he comes back.
Now, it's been an historic weekend for Sheffield's Kell Brook, who realised his lifelong dream of becoming a boxing world champion. He defeated American fighter Sean Porter on points in Los Angeles in the early hours of Sunday morning. This was just a fantastic achievement. In a moment, we'll be speaking to Kell's trainer, Dominic Ingle. He's alive, he's looking very good, who just landed back in the country. But first, Shamir Masri has sent this exclusive report from California.
The moment Kell Brook had craved for 20 years had finally come. He was in a state of shock, having realised his dreams. But sitting outside the stadium in Los Angeles was his mother, Julie. She can't bear to watch her son in the ring, but rushed in once the fight was over to congratulate him.
Quick message for the fans back home. I don't know what's happened yet. I'm buzzing. 20 years I've been wanting to become a champion now. I've come to his backyard and I've took it from it. I'm watching, unbelievable.
Kell defeated former champion Sean Porter over 12 rounds, getting the better of the American as the fight went on, and landed a clean uppercut in the 7th, rocking his opponent, and hit Porter with the cleaner shots. Achieving a lifelong dream can take time to sink in, but the following morning he had time to reflect with his family and partner.
The night don't get any better than last night. I haven't been to sleep at all. I've been walking around California on my own, 5 in the morning, just screaming. Since I put my first pair of boxing gloves on, I used to see special fighters like Prince Nassim and other top fighters in the gym, and you know, and the cameras what used to be, and I just thought, I want that when I get to that age, and I've stuck in there, and now I'm the champion of the world, and I've come to the guy's backyard, you know, the American champion, and I've come and took it off him. You know, not many fighters do that from Britain, so I'm ecstatic.
The memory of Kell's victory is something his parents will never forget.
We're brilliant. I've never experienced happiness like it.
Kell is probably the biggest, strongest welterweight out there in the world.
One thing the family were keen to do was to be thankful for their blessings.
The jigsaw's all there now. It's just a matter of him just embracing it and us all just being together, enjoying the moment and just counting as blessings.
Shamir Masri, BBC Look North, Los Angeles.
Let's put this into context, Dom. No one really gave him a chance out there.
No, all the British press and the American press, you know, the British press had the fingers crossed, but all the American press had wrote him off. You know, they thought Sean Porter was a steam train and he was going to derail Kell Brook and he was going to get exposed and all this special one tag was, you know, going to fall by the wayside. But, you know, I've seen the determination in Kell Brook from an early age. You know, Brendan Ingle recognised it when he first came into the gym.
Gym that is, you've got.
He's produced some champions over the years. You know, he's had this lifelong ambition to follow in the footsteps of all the other champions, and that's the dream's been kept alive. He's finally done it.
And you get the feeling as well that it's not only a dream come true for Kell, but it means so much to all the family, doesn't it?
He's got a massive, you know, family behind him. His mum, his dad, his relatives, you know, Nana and Grandad, all his cousins. It's a big family, and you know, he's going into that ring with all them behind him, and he's pulled it off.
I suppose if he's had any bad luck, it's just that welterweight division is stacked full of super fighters, aren't they? Mayweather, Pacquiao, people like that. Is he going to now get the chance to take on Khan, for example? That's the one that everyone wants to see, isn't
Well, if you look at the boxing ratings, the top three fighters now are Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather and Kell Brook. They're the three names. They're the three main champions. And, you know, this fight with Amir Khan, you know, Kell's wanted it for years and years and years. And it finally looks like he's on the horizon. So I think it's going to happen sometime in the new year. He's probably have a defence before Christmas. And, you know, they're going to build this fight up. I think Khan's got a fight in December as well. They're going to build it and build it. It's going to be a super fight.
It certainly is, because Khan was saying before, oh, no, he's not a world champion yet. He's not quite at my level. And now he's turned around and said, all right, I'll take him on.
Yeah, he's going to rise for the challenge. And Amir Khan will fight anybody. You know, he's the same kind of fighter as Kell. He'll take anybody on, and he's proved that. He's been over to America, been knocked out a few times. He's not very solid around the whiskers, and Kell knows that. And, you know, I think Kell will get great pleasure in putting him on his backside.
Now, Dominic, you've been... Sorry, Harry.
Sorry, I was going to ask about the gym, really. This incredible place that you have inherited from that wonderful guy, Brendan. Yeah. How do you produce champions there time after time?
It's just time and effort. I mean, Brendan, he's been doing it for years and years and years, and I think in the last 20 years we've produced 4 world champions. And when you know how to do it, you know, when you've got the formula, you know, it's a case of finding the kids who are determined to do it and just guiding them down the route, and you know, and making way for them to do it. And he's done it.
And the gym's celebrating 50 years as well this year, so it's kind of a double win for you.
It's a great, you know, 50 years of boxing, and we've topped it off more or less with, you know, Kell Brook winning the world title.
Thank you so much for coming in, and it's probably 3 in the morning for you at the minute, so I was really looking forward to going home and seeing your family.
Somewhere about that time, yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Well done.